Hey everyone, Dan at Ochco Bushcraft. Well, today guys, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm actually up here on my ATV. Last year, I was hiking into a remote area. Basically, there's only one old road out here where I'm at now. I'm right on the edge of just miles and miles of wilderness with absolutely no roads. And I was hiking out here last year, just following a draw up, which is something I do. I find a draw, follow it up or down, and just explore. And I found something really cool. So it's been a year, and I want to see if I can find it again, and I want to take you guys with me. But I was surprised. It just wandering up through the trees, following a little mountain stream up through a draw, and came across this. I call it a treasure. Anytime you find something out here that is very, very old, you know, it's a treasure. So guys, I'm gonna load you up on the four-wheeler here, and we're gonna go see if we can find that lost treasure once again. I don't know how well you guys can hear me over the four-wheeler, but hopefully you can hear me at least enough to where I can talk to you. But there's canyon below me, and that's all wilderness down there. There's no roads or anything down there. Nice little creek at the bottom. There's one old road out here, which we are going to follow for a little while, and just take you guys with me. Let's film the surroundings. Up there. Someday I'm going to hike up there and see if I can find a way to the very top. I'll take you guys with me on that journey too. Alright. Okay guys, we're coming up here on a draw. As I said, I just took off. Last year, I just took off walking up this draw right here, and I found me a little treasure up there. So let me get off the four-wheeler here, get you guys situated, and we'll go see if we can find that treasure again. Before I start up that draw, I just want to show you guys this mountain stream. This is from our snow that we had. Just absolutely beautiful. That runs all the way down to the bottom of that canyon, and I've been all the way down there. Wasn't just maybe a week and a half ago that I saw the biggest bear track I've ever seen in my life out here. There was some snow out here, and he was making tracks in the snow. But this is just beautiful. That water right there, you don't even need to filter that. You can just drink that, and that is right now, this time of year, is just pure snow runoff. Okay guys, so last year I just saw this beautiful little stream coming down this draw, and I decided, well, I'll just go explore up here, see where it goes, see if I can find the headwaters where they come out of the ground. And up here a ways, I found something very, very cool. So I'm just going to follow this up and see if we can find it again. Again, take you guys with me. Try not to shake you too much. There's some steeper climbs in here. I'm gonna have to back up this hill and go around, but I just want to take a little look, show you guys how beautiful this mountain water is coming down out of here. Mountain stream. That is just so beautiful. Okay guys, I have to go up the hill and around here. There's this little spot here is pretty much impassable. So I'm going to pause you guys while I play mountain goat here for a few seconds and climb up and around. I'll get you back on. By the way, I am carrying my brand new Helicon Tex shoulder bag, haversack actually, is what they call it. And I'm going to do a review on it, and I'll show you what I'm carrying in it, which is very similar to what I was carrying in my 10Cs plus 2 video I did real recently. I might have made just a couple changes, but I wanted to test out their haversack. So today's a great day for me to use it. I've used it a couple times, use it one more time. So a little teaser. Helicon Tex haversack. Upcoming video, I'll have a review for you guys on that. All right, let's head up here and see if we can locate that little treasure I found. Okay guys, I had to hike up the hill a ways because it was impassable down by the stream there for a little bit, but I'm coming back down to the stream now. Again, this is just pure mountain spring water from the snow runoff coming out of the ground. See, there's like a little island right here. It splits. Oh, let's see if I can get out there. Hang on. Okay. So here the stream, that's the top of it. Splits. And one fork going down this way, one fork going down this way. Absolutely beautiful in here. Everything is green and in full bloom. All right, I'm gonna have to do a little more hiking. I gotta climb up around some rocks and through some trees here. All right, now I'm going on memory, guys. Right along here, along the creek somewhere, was where I made this discovery. And yeah, I see where I need to go. Okay. I gotta find me a place I can get across here. It's extremely thick in here, guys. I love this. It is like a wilderness inside of a wilderness. I'll pause here for a second by the creek and catch my breath. Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful in here. It's like a whole nother world. And this stream is just amazing this time of year before any of the cattle get turned out in the woods. In fact, I haven't ever seen the cattle up in this area anyway. They're down lower where they usually turn them loose in the woods, but I have no problem taking a drink out of the stream. And if not, I got my bottle and I got a little filter in here. And but I see where I need to go. I see where I found it last year, and it's on the other side of the stream. I couldn't remember for sure if I exactly where it was in relation to me needing to cross the stream, but I seen the location. So I'm going to try to get across the stream without falling in. Go right through here. So turn you guys around, and we'll cross it together. And if you hear a big splash, it's just me landing in the creek. Oh, that's a little deeper than I want to step in. There we go. I did a leap across and made it. Okay, guys. Right here on the other side of this stream, we got a little treasure. Hang on. I have no idea what the story is on this. As you can see, there's no roads. There's game trails. No man-made trails or anything. Right here, next to the stream, you guys see that? I don't know if there was an entire cabin here at one time, or that someone had started a cabin and didn't finish it. You see, there's that stream. And there's a trail going down to the stream. There's a remains of an old fence up here. From a long time ago. And there's a trail. There is a short trail going from this cabin down to the stream. Try to give you guys a different view. Right behind you guys is a wall, and a wall here, the remains of a wall. All kinds of holes. There was a center beam here going across. Back wall here. It's really interesting, guys, just to find this in such a remote area. Again, I've been doing this for years and years. I come out here to the Ochoco's, and I'll drive up an old logging road or something, and I'll see a draw. No roads, no trails, and I'll just take off. Sometimes I will go the entire day, just miles and miles and miles, never finding another road or a trail, just exploring. Last year I walked up on two monster 6-point bull elks. They were sound asleep, like they'd never seen a human, and I walked right up on them sleeping, and they freaked out and I freaked out. And so one day last year, I just happened to pick, okay, here's a cool mountain stream coming down out of this draw. I'll go walk up it. And I find what looks like the start of a cabin. You know, like I said, it's got walls, four walls. It's got ceiling beams that have come down. There was some kind of a center beam. Now, I'm not saying this was real old. I don't believe it was something dating back, you know, to the days of the mountain men homesteaders. I think it's much more recent than that. But by the age of the wood and stuff, it's been quite some time. And it makes me wonder, you know, what was going on, that somebody, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, maybe more, maybe a little less, but quite some time ago, decided to hike up this draw, up this creek, where there's no roads, no trails, and start building some type of a cabin. What was in their mind? Were they a homeless person? Either the homelessness wasn't near as bad, like I'm guessing probably 30, 40 years ago. In fact, we didn't have homeless people in Prineville back in that time. So I have no idea. Someone just wanted to live free and get away from society maybe. And they came out here and they started this cabin, but then I can tell they didn't finish it. They put in walls. They had a pole running across between these two trees. It looks like a temporary roof, like an A-frame, while they were putting up the walls that maybe they stayed under. Pretty sure that's what they did. I can see, yeah, back here there's a pole still leaning up on the tree. So poles coming up from this side and coming back down this side. There was a center pole which has fallen between the two trees right here. So it looks like they built 4 walls, started to build 4 walls, put a pole up between the two trees and did up some type of an A-frame, maybe while they were continuing to build, or maybe they just stopped there and lived temporarily under the A-frame. I don't know, but what a cool find to just be walking up here and find this. Give you guys one more look around before we hike out of here. So there's one wall, is back here. And again, they had all these poles going to a center pole right here on this side. And then I can see on that side where they had some more poles coming up. So you can see there was some kind of an opening here. And there's still the remains of an old trail from this, what must have been some kind of an opening, wandering right down to the creek. So that must be where they walked down to get their water. There's actually a nice hole right there that a person could bathe in. Beautiful. And back wall here. And right up and around. Lost treasure of the Ochocos. Let's walk down to down this trail. Okay, I find that really interesting that I can still see the path. I guess it's more of a, not really a trail, but it's where a path was down right down to the creek. And like I said, right in there looks like a perfect spot. There's like a hole right there. Water slows down, goes around that boulder for bathing, for getting water. That's amazing. So there it is, guys. I'm outside of it right now, on that little path that is still here. It goes down to the creek. See the back wall right there behind me. But it's just amazing. You know, so many times I've been out here walking through the Ochoco Mountains, and I have found remains of cabins, remains of old mines, where there's no longer any roads, no longer any trails. It's just been lost to time. But when you constantly come out here and hike cross country like this, you're bound to find some treasures. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the walk and the view. And again, coming up soon I'll do a review on this haversack. I've had a couple outings with it now, so I'm ready to give a full honest review and critique of how I like it. And as I'm reviewing it, I'll just unload everything for you and let you guys see what I'm packing. Dan at Ochoco Bushcraft. Guys, take care out there, and I hope that you all get the chance to get out and explore and find your own treasures. Take care, everybody.